Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the daily time frame. Now, if you look at the price action underneath this blue line, right next to the green line, that's underneath the red line. No, I'm just effing with you. What I want to do is go to my homepage and right here is the description, channel description. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting triangles. You click on this arrow right here, and you'll see a disclaimer. It says, I'm an idiot, and so are you, and so is everybody else. And you are responsible for your own actions. So grow up and take responsibility. Um, and besides all that, there's a link to Alto IRA, and that's who I use for my Roth IRA. They use Coinbase to custody their digital assets, and all the cryptocurrency that is available on Coinbase is available through Alto IRA, and you can keep in your IRA account and tax free and buy and sell it and all that other jazz. But this is not financial advice. You got to read up on it and know what you can and can't do because everybody's circumstances are different. So that's that. And there's the link. And they are not a sponsor of this channel. I don't receive any benefits. You can just Google Alto IRA if you want, or crypto IRA accounts, or whatever you want to do, and check it all out. Because uh, the reason is I have them here is because I don't hear anything about them, and I wish I had, because I have had nothing but pleasant experience with them. Very, very easy, and no problems whatsoever. That other company that is shilled on all the other YouTube channels, you'd think that was the only way to go, and that's the way I went initially, and had nothing but problems with them, and got absolutely no help from them. I tried to contact them several times and got absolutely no response. And anybody that treats me like that or treats you like that, these people don't deserve our business. And I'm really big on that. No matter, I won't go on and on about it, but people, companies that treat me like crap, no, I have pretty high standards, and there's plenty of companies out there, and somebody else is going to get my business, and they're not. So that's about enough of that. Let's get into the nitty gritty here. No, just kidding. We're not going to go there. Let's go here to, well, one more thing. Back to my channel, because X this out. Go to the, okay, we're on the home page, and on the, that's a For You section. But below the For You section is Crypto Essentials section. And I put videos here that are fundamental to um, how I'm looking at Bitcoin and the crypto market. I have CME Futures Gap Myth Debunked. I have the Crypto Market Channel Theory. Um, Bitcoin bull market dominance is a lie. It goes into Bitcoin dominance in the bull market and the altcoins and the relationship between those. Now, Bitcoin channel theory. This is what we're going to, you want to go look at this because we're going to talk about this today. And this explains all about the white, blue, and green channels and the orange channels and the whole 9 yards there. How long is that? It's 30 minutes. But that'll help you understand what I'm going to talk about right now. And here we are. We have the blue channel, the green channel, and the white channel here. These channels all go way, way back. They go way, way back. And look at that green channel back here in 2015-16 contained a lot of the price action for from January 2015 all the way through to February 2017. 2 years of price action traded in this green channel. Now, the white channel goes all the way up to the tippy top of this high here, December of 2013. And then also to this top here in 2017. And see some price action along here, but it doesn't. Oh, look at this. It sees a lot of price action here in 2019 for about a year's worth of price action, and then even more in the present day. The blue channel way down here just catches a little bit of price action here at the very, very beginning of Bitcoin when it was a little boy. And why is that purple channel there? Huh. I'm surprised. I'm just surprised I have this purple channel here and not over here. Not one here as well. Anyway, back to the white channel. The white channel sees a lot of price action here. This is a zombie channel, as far as I can tell. That's the one that Crypto Zombie refers to often. That can starts capturing price action here back in June of 2022, and contains all the price action through till today, except for the COVID or the not the COVID FTX collapse right here. And we're in the process of leaving that channel, and it's been very, very hard to do over the past few weeks. And that's what we're doing up here underneath this big green X. So we are transitioning from the white. Now, the green channel here in present day also contains a lot of price action, including FTX, but excluding June and excluding a little bit right here. And the blue channel contains all our movement here. You can clearly see this movement upwards, and the base of this blue channel is the trend line that we fell out of here in August. And we are attempting to, well, we are back in the blue. Well, let's just zoom in and see what we are. Before we do that, though, we have this orange channel too, which is very, very important. This orange channel is completely parallel to the parabolic channels that we will be trading in the parabolic bull run. And we'll go to a weekly time frame for a second to show you that, because is it here? Yes, the green parallel channels here. Let's put this guy on here. These green parallel channels represent the parabolic runs, bull runs in Bitcoin's history. They're all perfectly parallel to one another. They're exact copies of one another that I just copied and moved over and copied and moved over, and contain all the price action. And I'm not going to zoom in and go over it because I've gone over it in those videos that I showed you in the beginning of this video. So we have a bull run, we have a pullback, bull run, pullback, bull run, pullback. Same thing over and over and over again. Exactly the same. And now instead of a green channel over here, I just colored it orange. It's an orange channel. And we have the much larger, thinner orange channel and this thicker, dark orange, smaller orange channel that we are currently trading in. Eventually, we'll come over here and scoot up the edge of this. And this is this. See, this is in June, July over here when we're going to start the parabolic run. But we are currently going to be trading at the same slope of this channel and then have a pullback over here, kind of go sideways a little bit for a few months. So let's go back to a what? Let's start with a daily time frame. And you can see how since late October, for about a month, we've been trying to get back into the blue channel here, and it has acted as resistance. And then we did come back into the blue channel here, and that's when I thought that we would bust a move through here and start following this green squiggly line. But we did not do that. We got rejected off of the top of the white channel. So the white channel is very powerful. We got rejected once, twice, thrice, and the fourth time will be a charm. Now, what's important to note here is that I was looking for this. Well, actually, I thought we would bounce off the blue channel here and have a big move upwards. We're about to have a big breakout upwards through the white and the green one. We should slice right through the green one. However, that is trading around 39. I mean, that is currently around $39,000, and a lot. Some people have been talking about $40,000. We may stop here briefly, but ultimately, I mean, very quickly we will head up here. This is $42,000 currently, and sloping upwards. Let's just go like this a little bit more. So by the end of the week, it'll be up at 43 something. And the center line of our blue channel that we are trying to break back into is up around $44,000. So I see us moving up to around $44,000 more than likely this week, maybe next week. I know we got the FOMC meeting coming up in a few weeks here. I'm not sure the exact date, but this will tell us right here. That's on the 13th of December, and the CPI data comes out the 11th, I believe. Is that what day is it? Yeah, the 11th. CPI data comes out the 11th, and the FOMC meeting is the 13th. So that is around over here. So by that time, I do not want this to drag out for the next couple weeks, 3 weeks over to here. That would be a bunch of BS. Everybody knows if we do that, I am just gonna be so sick and tired of the investors because everybody knows nothing's gonna happen at that meeting. And I'm going to tell you exactly what Jerome's going to say. Soft landing. We're going to wait and see. We might raise rates, but we'll use the economic data to determine our future actions. Blah, 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 blah. No more rate hikes and soft landing. That's what's going to happen. Okay. So, I thought we would bounce off the blue line, but we are coming down a little bit more to shake out, shake and bake. Shake and bake, everybody get those liquidations of the longs and shorts, and everybody get a little tiny bit of volatility here. Um, but the orange line needs to hold us as support. This is our line. I'm moving it. I don't want to do that. Let's put it back. That's our line in the sand. Pretty much, as far as I see it right now. I mean, I guess we could come out below that, but we really don't want to. I mean, if we did, we could come down here to the center lines of the green or white channels. Yeah, it'd be around 32. You know, if we did come down further, possibly we could hold above this, but there's not really anything there other than this wick of this candle to really keep us up. There's this little arrow here. Nobody knows what that is, but it's pointed upwards, which is good. Um, it's around 34. We don't want to really, we wouldn't want to fall down below 35,000, really. And actually, we don't want to fall down below where we're at right now. We want this orange. I think it's pretty important that that orange line holds. And the reason is because it's the channel we've been trading in since back here in September. We entered this channel and started following the slope of the upper portion of this channel right here. This is when I called this move upwards. Um, and here you can look at how we held the center line here of the channel. Came over, bounced off it right here. What is the date here? October 15th. Bounced off it right there. Came up for some big moves. Kind of snaked along the center line here. Tested it here. Bounced. So when we had these big shakeouts here, this one and this one, came right down to that line and held it. And currently we're coming right down to it. And this should pretty. I'm pretty positive this should hold right here. That's why we stopped right there. Um, let's just see where we're at on an hourly. Boom, boom, boom. What hour is this? That's the 1100th hour, so 12. 0, 4. Wait, let's go to a 4 hour. I can't add right now. Is this the last hour? Yeah, this is the last 9 minutes of a 4 hour candle. So we're making kind of a nice little indecisive candle, and look at that. It's closing right on the line. So that's a good sign. As long as we hold here. See how this 4 hour candle wicked down to it. We wicked through it here just to scare people. The market does that sometimes. It'll wick through just to fake people out. But we want to see this body close on it, which is currently what it's doing. And we got just shy of 8 minutes left. And actually, whatever. So hopefully we're getting ready for a nice bounce here. Boom, boom, boom. I thought I had Ethereum here somewhere. What happened? You know what? I guess I just have to do this. Now Ethereum is doing the same thing. Look at how it's bouncing right here at this intersection. That's why I'm fairly confident in saying we're going to bounce here. What this aqua line is, it's the top of the ascending triangle that Ethereum has been forming for years, like a year and a half or something like that. This is the top of the channel right here. You can see the contact point there, and we busted through here. There's contact points back there. Oh, right there too. 1, 2, 3, somewhere in there. And this is the base of it. This fuchsia and aqua dashed line right there is the base of our channel or triangle. You should all know this. I'm a lot of I'm not the only one that's talked about this, but I'm the one of the few that has pointed this out for the many years that this has been going on. And okay, what was that date that I said? Was it like it was something 15? October 15th, was it? Yeah. The same time we we bounced off of this line here, which I told you a lot of people were calling for. Yeah, that's the same thing. When this was coming down here, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Ethereum's going to dump. Ethereum's going to dump." All Ethereum was doing was coming down to this line so it could bounce off of it. And that's the same. This line is very similar to that orange line on the Bitcoin chart. I mean, it's the slope of it isn't similar whatsoever, but the significance of it is the same. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, this line right here, this parallel channel is more of the same relation to Ethereum as the orange channel is to Bitcoin. We've been trading up in this about this channel, and that's why we're coming down here and bouncing off of it. Not only are we bouncing off of the channel, we're bouncing off of the top of the triangle, the smaller of two triangles that we broke through here and fell back into and are retesting the top of it before a bounce. But you can see here and here that we got rejected off of the much larger triangle in the white. It's very similar to the aqua triangle, but just surrounds it a little bit more. And so 1, 2, 3, and fourth time is going to be a charm that we bust out through there and continue heading upwards here. And this is the target up here of that channel. This blue line represents the halving in March. Actually, probably need to move it over a little bit more. I think the latest date was like the 27th or something like that. I don't know. Somewhere over there. So, however, anyway, that's much farther down the road. We don't need to discuss that right now. Right now, we just need to bust through. Well, we need to hold the aqua line and bust through this yellow line. And I'm certain that we will be seeing that this week and next. How are we doing on time here? Got a few minutes left. And what's the total 3 doing? Well, we don't really need this big white thing here. Let's get that out of the way. It's some sort of one of them fractal things. Now, conveniently, total 3 is testing the 200 weekly moving average. So all Ethereum, Bitcoin are both testing the channels, and the total 3 is testing the 200 weekly moving average. So everybody's dumping down to shake everybody out and test these significant support levels that they got going on. I'm going to look at my time for a second, see how much time. All right, so I've been rambling on for quite some time now. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance real quickly. Bitcoin dominance is filling up the spilling cups here. It's about to fall down. Well, it is. I mean, it has come down quite a bit over the past few weeks. Um, anyway, that's neither here nor there now. But what's important is not, let's look at dominance on a different chart. This chart. This chart has a channel here. We're on a daily time frame. It's at the top of that channel. I'm thinking Bitcoin dominance is going to come down. Well, look at it. It's going up. What the hell? Yeah. Maybe that channel isn't quite accurate. I see maybe it could come down here. Well, we'll have to relook at that channel, but it does appear Bitcoin's coming out the top of it and needs to come back down, which means altcoins are going to see a big move. Maybe Ethereum too. Doesn't mean Bitcoin's going to dump. It just means that the others are going to see some big pumpy action too. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to while we're on here, let's just look at some couple things I did want to look at. Render and Solana. Now, Render has been attempting to hold the center line of this channel. And which channel is that? Well, let's just click on it. It's the yellow. Oh, okay. It's, yeah. I couldn't see it because down here it's red and yellow, and up here it's yellow. So yeah, it's this channel right here. Render broke into it here and traded right along the bottom edge of it, and then up to the center line, and has been holding the center line pretty well. And I'm expecting it to bounce off the center line and back up to the top of this channel. I'm pretty confident that that's what's going to happen. Now, we've broken below the channel here, and I think Mr. What's his name? Oh my God, Eric Crown. Mr. Crown, if you look at this on an hourly time frame, pointed out kind of like a head and shoulders pattern here for me, and that's why I have these crossing parallel channels. You have a shoulder here and a head and another shoulder here. And this is the neckline. The bottom of this channel is the neckline. And you can see, well, we actually formed a third shoulder. This is like a three shoulder freak, and did break below the neckline. So it's kind of a reversal pattern, but you can see that we're finding support on this channel that we should be reversing. If there wasn't this third shoulder, we would be reversing into this channel. Instead, we formed a third shoulder and are finding support on top of that channel. And I think what this means is that, and you'll see it on Solana too, is that we may see Render reversing to the downside here, reversing back to the upside, and actually, in actuality, not reversing at all, but snaking along this center line a couple times before moving upwards, perhaps. And you can see it more clearly on Solana. On Solana, I do believe that is to be the case, especially with the selling pressure coming from FTX. I don't think that's significant and going to cause Solana to dump or anything like that. But I do think it will weigh on Solana's ability to move upwards. So you can see Solana's having a tougher time getting above this parallel, above the center line of the parallel channel, marked in blue on the top there and on the bottom here. And so this snaky line that I drew, I thought Solana would kind of snake in the upper portion of that. We could actually move this down here like this. And, maybe we'll see a little something like that. Like that, maybe. I wonder if I could squish this. Can you squish? No, you can't. Okay. So anyway, snaking along the center line there for Solana. Now, totally unrehearsed. Let's just look at something like ADA. Let's see what ADA is doing. ADA's had some pretty significant moves. We're on the hourly. Let's just go to a daily to make things clearer. What do I have drawn here for Cardano? Let's go to a weekly, actually. Because all I have drawn for Cardano are these big, huge channels. And what we've done is come to the end of this channel, October 15th-ish, just like everything else, and bounced off of it and are moving upwards. You know what? I guess that was a bad example because I don't really have anything drawn for Solana. What's Aave doing? Do I have anything drawn here? How about Atom? I have to have something drawn for Cosmos here. Well, okay, I guess it's time to go because I thought maybe some of these I would have some more clearer things drawn for us. Before we go, let's check back on our good old friend Bitcoin and see how we fared here. Well, this is interesting. Now, I thought on this chart that the where's our green channel on this chart? We're on a weekly. Let's go to a daily or 4 hour like we had on the other one. Where's our green channel here? Why can't I see the bottom? What the hell? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it's really. I don't know. What is this pink line that we came down to? Help, help. Well, anyway, you can clearly see that we bounced off this pink line. Let's find out what that is. It's the center line of this purple channel we've been trading in. That's the center. The purple line's probably under the white line here. Well, that's good. Okay, that's good. We're bouncing off the center line. And you can see we've had support here on it in the past. Okay. Guess my orange line isn't the be all end all. So we are bouncing off the center line here of the purple channel that we've been trading in. It's the same as the white channel. It's just a little bit they have different points. It's just a little bit bigger because it contains more of the price action up in here and stuff like that. So it's the same as the white channel. It's almost as if we came down to the center line of the white channel here, but we didn't. We came down to the center line of the purple channel, which is a slightly wider version of the white channel. So that's great. Maybe we're going to bounce. Bouncy, bounce right now. We did come up quite a bit here. So that's good. So Bitcoin did that. What did the others do? Yeah, Ethereum wicked through the top of that a little bit, but we are bouncing off. Okay, I better go. I hope this is it and that we do. It's not that bad. I mean, we were only down a percentage or two for the day, but that is. I forget what we did yesterday. Yeah, we had a nice. Well, that's today's candle. How much are we down from the weekend? Let's go from the top here to where we're at. 3%. So that's not bad. How about Bitcoin? Since yesterday to where we're at now. 1.88%. So that's not bad. If we bounce here, that'd be pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. We have any green on our chart? What's green? Dogecoin is green. Wow. And Gala's green. The graph. GameSwift. Helium. Luna. Oh my god. And that's their whatever. Their Rune, Raven Coin, Soar, and that's about it. All right, I'm out of here. I've rambled on long enough, so like, subscribe, go check out Alto Ira, and check out these these videos in my crypto essentials section. All right, see you next time.